Namaste, everybody. I'm Kim Michelle. Welcome to Wednesday night wind down. Today we are going to start seated. So come on down. I'm going to sit. You see, I have blocks today. That's you can sit on blocks or a pillow, maybe a rolled up blanket, or just the ground. One of the things we do when we're sitting and grounding, if your hips are elevated a little bit, you can take your hips and round them forward. Like imagine your hips are a bowl and you're pouring water out of that bowl. That's the place for your hips. And so think about feeling the sit bones on the surface you're sitting on. And think about the crown of your head reaching up toward the sky. When you inhale, think about the collarbones opening wide. And you inhale and you reach that head up toward the sky. Exhale, relax. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, relax. On the inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, the belly button comes back to the spine when it contracts. Inhale, filling the belly. Exhale, expelling all the air, and the belly is contracting. Belly button goes toward the spine. So go ahead and continue breathing in that method for a few minutes while I read you something nice. It's from the Cleo Wade book, Heart Talk, and it says, "It takes so much bravery to let love be the answer to all the questions in our life, especially the difficult questions during the difficult times. But committing to that level of courageous tenderness is exactly what is needed in the face of adversity. When we decide that we are going to love no matter what, we embody the ability to make peace in a way that can transcend any struggle or conflict. Don't let any situation cause you to create blocks between you and your ability to give love and empathy. Be fearless enough to love without barriers. It is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Let the enduring strength of love carry you through whatever you encounter in life. This is what it means to truly live with compassion." Yeah, I love that. So go ahead and let's gently blink open the eyes. Welcome to your practice. Namaste. I'm going to fix this window so it is spotlighted on me. Oh, there's my longtime friend. I love you. I'm so glad you came. We are recording, but are you recording me? All right, so we're sitting here in easy seat. If you were sitting on blocks, go ahead and remove them out of the way. And we'll start in this crisscross applesauce. And we're going to inhale the hands up over the head, looking at the fingertips touch. Exhale, gently letting the fingertips flutter down to the ground. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind us. Inhale, think about the crown reaching toward the sky. Exhale, rotating the belly button to the right. Inhaling up. This time, rotate the shoulders to the right. Inhaling up. If it feels good in the neck, go ahead and look backwards. Inhale up. Exhale, twist a little more. Inhale up. Exhale, unwind the body and come back around to the front. Let's inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale the right hand to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Inhale, reaching the crown up to the sky. Exhale, rotating the belly button to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, rotate the shoulders. Inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, feels good in the neck. Go ahead and look over toward the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, unwind, and let's come back around to the front. Ready. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the right hand down to the mat. Reach up and over with the left hand. Make sure both hip bones are on the ground as we reach and open up the left side body. Inhale up. Exhale the left hand down to the mat. Reach up and over with the right hand. We have a nice long diagonal. The arm is pretty much straight. The nice long straight line. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the right. Hips are on the ground. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the left side. Inhale up, let the fingertips touch. Exhale the hands down to the knees. Now we'll do the forward and backward flexion. We'll inhale the chest forward, shining the heart for everyone, showing our love. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. The seated cat-cow opens up the spine, moving the disc. One more. Inhale, shining the heart forward. Exhale, round the back. Okay, now let's warm up our wrist so we can bring the hands out in front, open them wide and close. Open, close, open, close, open, close. Now take the right hand and shine the fingertips up toward the sky, and take the left hand and grab those fingertips. This is what it looks like. And pull those fingertips toward the forearm, stretching out the wrist and underneath the arm. And now drop the fingertips down toward the mat and bring them in. And pull. Try it again. Up, fingertips up. Pull toward the body. Fingertips down. And pull underneath the arm. Okay, let's try it with the left hand. Extend the left hand. Fingertips are facing the ceiling. Pull those fingertips toward the body. Fingertips drop. Pull the fingertips toward the body underneath. Fingertips up. Pull. Fingertips down. Pull. Alrighty, now let's clasp the hands and we'll thread the fingertips together and think about drawing a figure 8 sideways with the hands. Rotating all of the joints in the wrist and then come back around the other way. The other way is kind of awkward, but it's good to do it both ways. Alrighty, we warmed up our spine, all 6 directions. We warmed up our wrist. So let's go meet in child's pose and get a couple of breaths here. Knees, I like my knees to be the width of the mat. And the toes are going to touch them back. And I'm going to bring my seat back toward my feet. If you have a block, maybe you want to rest the forehead on the block. If you want to use your fist, you can put your fist out and rest your forehead on the fist. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe your forehead can come down to the ground and then you would extend your hands forward. Inhale. Exhale. Now, let's walk the hands over to the right side of the mat and place the left hand on top of the right, stretching out the side body. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now walk the hands through the center, over to the left side of the mat, and the right hand comes on top of the left. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Walk the hands back to the center. Let's come up. We're going to bring the knees in and tuck the toes. And we're going to think about when we come up, we're going to bend the elbows backwards. So we're going to push into the hands, bend the elbows backwards, and reach our hips up toward the sky until little down dog with the knees bent. And the belly is resting on the thighs. Our head is looking in between our thighs, pressing into the mat, thinking about having the fingers in an L with the thumbs and the index finger. And the thumb and the index finger is where we're going to press when we do our down dogs today. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now bend the knees more and walk the hands toward the feet. Now go ahead and keep the knees bent and let that head pull you down toward the mat in our first forward fold. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now walk the hands up the legs until we come upright. All righty. We are standing and we're going to walk to the top of our mat very slowly. Each step, we will feel the 4 corners of the foot. And you can feel those 4 corners if you keep your toes up. So step, look at your toes. They're upward. All righty. So we are at the top of our mats. Lift the toes. When you lift the toes, you can see the arch comes up on your foot. That's a nice way to feel those 4 corners of the feet and stabilize. Now we're going to stand in our mountain pose. Our palms are gonna shine forward. Our knees are flexed a little bit. We wanna make sure we don't lock out our knees because that will be too much pressure on the tendons and ligaments. So let's inhale the arms up overhead, looking at those fingertips touch, and exhale the hands through prayer, hinging at the hip. The back is straight. We're looking forward until we're 90 degrees, and now we'll let the head drop. We're going to come into a forward fold. And let's come into a flat back. Hands can rest on the shins. This flat back, we are in a 90-degree angle between our back and our legs. The neck is long. Think about rolling the shoulder blades down the back, looking at the ground. Exhale, reach the hands down to the ground, and we'll step back with the right foot. We'll drop the right knee. And let's inhale his arms up overhead. Exhale the hands down to the mat. And let's step the left foot back. We are in tabletop. And let's inhale. Exhale, bending the elbows backwards, bringing the chin and the chest to the mat. Now inhale our belly down to the ground and lift the chest up a little bit. This is the baby cobra. The elbows are tucked into the body. And exhale, pushing the hands into the body, lifting the seat up, and we're coming back to our closed knee child pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to our tabletop. And let's step the right foot forward. Let's inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands down and step the left foot up to meet the right. Let's inhale into flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bending the knees, pressing into the feet, reaching the hands up overhead, letting the fingertips touch. Exhale the hands down through prayer into mountain. All right, let's do that on the left side. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Coming into our forward fold. Letting the head pull us down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the hands down to the ground. Stepping back with the left foot. Dropping the left knee. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back. We're in our tabletop. We're going to inhale. Exhale, bringing the chest and the chin to the ground. Inhale, coming down to the mat. Lifting the head up in the shoulders, baby cobra. Exhale, pressing into the hands. Coming back to child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to our tabletop. Step the left foot up. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale into flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, press the feet into the mat. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty. Now we're gonna add on. That was the most basic sun sal that we have. We can always stay in all of those positions. So if something feels unnatural or hard or hurts, you know the easy way to do, or the most modified way to do your sun sal. So let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhale, flat back. Exhale the hands down. Step the right foot back. Drop the right knee. Inhaling those arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands down. You can either bring the left foot back to table or bring the left foot back and we'll come into down dog. And so if you're in down dog, we're going to roll into our plank. And both ways, we'll drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale into baby cobra. And if you're going to go to the next stage up, go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips up to the sky, or come into or go into down our baby child's pose. We'll rest here 10 breaths. Or 3 breaths, sorry. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So wherever you are, if you're in child's pose, come into table. And now everybody comes forward, stepping the right foot forward. Inhaling the hands up overhead. Exhaling the hands down. Step the left foot up. Flat back. Fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands through prayer into mountain. All right, let's do the left side. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Inhaling flat back. Exhaling, step the left foot back. Drop the left knee. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling the hands down. Step the right foot back. You can be in table or down dog. Now let's come on into our plank. If we're in down dog, drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale into baby cobra. Maybe you can come up a little bit more into a full cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up, and come into down dog. When we're in this down dog, we want to think about looking in between our thighs, opening up the collarbones. Think about spinning the eyes, the elbows forward. And what I mean by that, you don't have to get up. These are the eyes of your elbows. These are the outsides of your elbows. So we take the eyes of the elbows and we rotate them together. We're spinning the eyes forward, but that's what you're thinking about. But that action opens up the chest. So like if you roll them out, you're punching the back. You roll them, the eyes of the elbows in, you're opening up the chest. All right. Now let's step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling the hands down. Step the right foot forward. Flat back. Fold. Bend the knees. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale the hands. Feel prayer into mountain. All right. We know that. One more time on each leg, just to be smooth. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, the hands down, step back with the right foot, drop the right knee. Inhale up. Exhaling the hands down, step back into down dog. Now, it's nice to come into our plank on our toes. It also helps us round up. So if you come up on those toes and do like a body wave into that plank, drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale into cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips into that down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Also, now we're going to step the right foot forward, but I want to help you out on that. So come up on the toes. Really think about coming up on that left toe, and then bring, when you step forward with the right foot, it's easier to step it through. Drop the left knee. Inhaling the hands overhead. Exhaling the hands down. Step forward the left foot. Flat back. Fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhale. Big prayer in the mountain. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, flat back. Hands down, step back with the left foot. Drop the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to down dog. Now let's go into this plank with a nice little wave here. So we'll come up on the toes and wave the body over to our plank. Pressing into those hands. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale into cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up into our dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. All right, you come up on the toes, especially put all that weight in that right toe and step the left foot up. Drop the right knee. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhaling, hands down. Step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhaling, do prayer into mountain. I'm going to take a sip of my water. And we're about to go into our warrior two flow. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now. Let's think about standing at the top of the mat, letting the toes, the front toes touch each other, and the heels are out. So it's like upside down V. And this is gonna help us get into a nice queen chair. So let's reach the hip. I have my hands on my hips first. Reach the hips backwards. The knees do not extend past the toes. And we're going to think about a rod that comes from the top of our spine all the way down with a straight spine through the bottom of the base of our spine. I like to have my hands in my chest. If you have no shoulder injuries, maybe you reach the hands out forward. So we'll inhale in this chair. Exhale, let's come into our fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down, step back with the right foot. Now we're going to step back with the left foot. We're in our down dog. Let's come up on the toes and roll into that plank. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. We're in our down dog. Now this time we're gonna lift the left foot up, the toe, and look back there. The toes are facing down. We're lifting that left foot up. We're in a three-legged dog. Let's come up on the right foot, and the toes are on the ground. And they're pressing up. You're like wearing that high heel of the right foot. And we're gonna bring that knee into the chest like a cheetah. Press it into the hands and step the left foot forward. All right. Let's organize our feet. So our feet are on railroad tracks. And we'll drop the right heel down. And we're getting organized. We're gonna come upright. Maybe hands are on the hips. Extend both hands forward. Lift the left hand up. And so that helps rotate the body so the hips are facing forward. Now lift both hands up. We're in warrior two. The neck is long, the shoulders sliding down our back. Or in warrior one, I'm sorry. So now let's open our arms out to face each other. And let's organize our feet now. Instead of that railroad tracks, we're on a tightrope. So the hips are facing the long end of the mat. Hands are open up wide. Shoulders are wide, collarbones are wide. The front leg is bent. Inhaling. Exhaling. Keep the front hand, flip it up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that hand up to the sky. Reverse our warrior. Exhale. Let's cartwheel the hands back down to the mat. We're in a lunge. We're going to step the left foot back. We're in a plank. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhaling. Exhaling, tuck the toes to our down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now we're going to return to the front of our mat. You could step forward. You can come up on your toes. Maybe you want to jump forward. So jump or step or walk your way to the back, top of the mat. We will meet in half fold. Inhaling. Exhaling, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up overhead. Exhaling through prayer into mountain. All right. So let's inhale the arms up. Exhaling, hinging at the hips, coming into forward fold. Inhaling flat back. Exhaling fold. We're going to come back with the either foot because we're coming to plank. So you can step back one leg at a time. Maybe you want to walk back. Maybe you want to jump into that plank. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling, tuck the toes. Lift the hips up. Now we're going to come into a three-leg dog by lifting the right foot. The toes are facing the ground. The right foot is up. We'll reach up with our left foot on the toes and bring that right knee into the chest in a cheetah pose. Step the right foot forward. Organize the feet. I'm going to rotate myself so my back is not to you. Let's organize the feet so they're on the railroad tracks. Drop the left heel down. Inhale the body up. I like to have my hands forward because I'm going to lift my right hand up to make sure my hips are facing forward. Lift the left hand up. We're in warrior one. Shoulder blades are sliding down our back. Neck is long. Inhale. Exhale. Coming into warrior two. Reorganizing our feet. So the feet are on a tightrope. The back foot is horizontal. It's laying parallel to the back side of the mat. The front toes are facing toward the front. Hips and chest are facing the long end of the mat. Let's extend our hands out, looking over that front leg and front fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flip the right palm up. Exhale, flipping that hand back toward the back wall. Exhaling down, coming down to the mat, cartwheeling hands down, stepping back into plank. Drop the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhaling into cobra. Exhaling, tuck the toes, lift the hips up. Let's inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now make your way to the front of the mat. You can step in one step. You can walk, or you can come up on the toes, bend the knees, and try to jump your way up. And meet in a flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Reach the hands up over the head. Exhaling the hands through prayer into mountain. Alrighty, friends. Now, let's do some balance poses. Okay, so I like to sometimes hold on to a wall. If you have one near you, that's a good thing to do. So we'll come to that wall, and we'll think about grounding into the right foot and bring the left leg up so the left thigh is parallel to the ground. And maybe release that hand from the wall if you can. We're reaching the crown of the head up toward the sky. And now take the left hand, place it on the right thigh, and open that left leg up. So we're getting a little bit of a stretch in the left groin. Bring the left leg forward and let's step down. Alrighty, let's try opposite side. So this time we're grounding into the left foot, bringing the right leg up. Right thigh is parallel to the ground. Thinking about inhaling and reaching the head up toward the sky. Exhaling, grounding and rooting into the ground. Inhaling up. Exhaling, relax. Now take the right hand, place it on the right leg, and open that leg up. And bringing it close and step down. Alrighty, that feels nice. Alrighty, so let's come back on the mat. So if you're not on your mat, and we're gonna open up those hips again. So we're gonna have our feet in a little bit of a wider than our shoulders pose. The feet are open up diagonally. We're going to do a goddess pose. So we're gonna bend the knees. Think about if we had a tail coming out of our spine, that's pulling us down. Shoulders are open, head is reaching toward the sky. Bring the hands up. Maybe lift the right foot and lower. Lift the left foot, lower. Maybe lift 2 feet at the same time. Balance. Reaching our head up toward the sky. Knees are flexed. Go ahead and drop those heels down and stand up. And now let's open our feet even wider. The toes are facing each other. We're going to hinge the hips And we're gonna think about our down dog, but it's gonna be a wide leg down dog. And the hands are right in line with the feet. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Think about the top of your head. And if it could, it would be resting on the mat. Mine doesn't have quite a few inches to go. The elbows are facing the back of the room between our legs. They're bent like our chaturanga. Inhaling and exhaling. Walk the hands forward. Now think about this is wide leg down dog. Now let's think about pressing our hands into the ground, activating our thumbs and our index finger. That's what we do when we're in our down dog. Think about opening up those eyes of the elbows. The collarbone is shining forward. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling. Now let's walk the hands back in front of us. We're going to bring our knees down to the ground and we are going to meet in an L seat. All right, we're in our nice L seat. We're going to inhale the arms up overhead. And just like the forward fold, we're going to hinge forward, looking at those fingers as we come forward. Till we can't come down any further. The belly's resting on the thighs. Place the hands on the shins. Maybe the ankles. Maybe the toes. Let's hang out here for 5 breath cycles. Ginger. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And walk those hands up the legs. Let's take the right leg and bend the knee. The right foot is going to snuggle into the left inner thigh. The right hand is going to extend up so the bicep is near our ear. The left arm is going to extend over the left leg. We're going to take those left hands and wrap it around our body and think about bringing the left shoulder over the left leg. Reaching over, opening up our right side body from the hip to the armpit. That side body is opening. Both hips are on the ground. We don't want to be leaning and lifting the hips. Let's inhale up and take the right knee in our hands and bring that knee up so it's facing the ceiling. Extending the left hand over the left hand foot again. Wrapping the left arm around the right knee. Taking the right hand, bringing it behind us, and bringing a little twist into our body. Inhaling here. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now let that right knee fall down to the ground. Bring the left foot in. And we're going to come up and do like a little back extension. So the right knee is down, the left knee is up. We're going to take our left hand and we're going to lift our hips up and bring that left hand over our body, stretching the back just for a second or two and come back down. Alrighty, put our feet back in that forward fold. We'll bring the left foot in. Extending the left arm up next to our left ear. The right hand over the right leg. Taking the right arm, wrapping around the side body, and bring that right shoulder in toward the right leg. Inhaling and exhaling here. Both hips are on the ground. Coming back upright. Taking the left knee, letting the left knee point upwards. Taking the right hand, extending it over the right leg, wrapping it around the left bent knee, bringing the left hand behind us, and rotating the spine, looking over the back shoulder, twisting the entire spine. All right, let's come back around. Let's let the left knee fall out to the side. We will bring the right foot in. We'll think about extending our right hand, and we're going to lift those hips up and come into a little mini water thing. And let's bring ourselves back down. Let's take our feet out to the width of the mat. We'll do some windshield wipers. Okay, bring the feet back in. We'll do a little bit of core. So what we'll do is we'll bring our knees together and take our hands and put them behind our thighs. And we'll rock and we'll balance on our tailbone. Our feet, our toes are pointed and the shins are facing the ceiling. Maybe we extend the hands out. Let's inhale here and exhale. Your hands can be out or they can be underneath your thighs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Place the knees, the feet down on the ground and lower the body all the way down. Whew, that was some good stuff. So now let's walk the feet in toward the seat. We want to be in a place where we can reach the back of our heels, just to touch the back of the heels on each side. All right, we're going to do some pelvic lift. So press the hands into the mat. And we're just going to think about if a rod were going horizontal through your hips. And so what we want to do is rock the hips up a little bit. So they're barely going to lift. So we're just rocking and inhaling, doing a pelvic tilt, exhaling, lowering, inhaling, rock and rotate. When you do that, you're activating the core and in your quads. Exhaling down. Inhaling, rock them up. Exhaling, relax. The next thing we want to do is we'll do inhale and exhales. We're just going to squeeze our thighs together. So inhale and squeeze. Exhale, relax. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale, relax. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale, relax. So we did a rock and a little mini lift. We did a squeeze, and we're gonna do a little Kegel. And so that's just activating the pelvic floor, and that's like Imagine you were urinating and you're just gonna stop the urine flow. And it's same thing for men. You could just think you're urinating and you stop the urine flow. And as you're squeezing to stop that flow, imagine if you had to pass gas. So you're squeezing out of the bottle both ways. So let's inhale, exhale. So this inhale, we're gonna squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Now we're going to combine all three of those things, the squeeze of the legs, the pelvic lift, and the Kegel, all into one. So I like to press my hands into the ground. We're going to inhale, lift those hips, squeeze those legs together, and squeeze in the Kegel. Exhale, relax. Lower the hips, let the thighs relax. Inhale, raise the hips, squeeze the legs together, do your Kegel. Exhale, relax. One more time. Lift the hips, squeeze the thighs, do your Kegel, inhale. Exhale, lower and relax. Those are some good chakra exercises for the sacral chakra, and that's your creative center in that lower abdomen, activating the pelvic floor. So now let's bring our knees into our chest and rock side to side. And we'll lower the left foot down, take the right foot, place it on the right knee, take the right hand, open up the right knee, opening up that right hip flexor. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now bring that leg over and we're sitting on the couch with our legs crossed. Let's bump our hips over to the right side of the mat. Extend the arms out in a T and let the knees fall over to the left side. And maybe you want to look back at the right hand. Maybe you want to take the left hand and grab that top leg and give a little extra twist. Inhaling here, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. I'm going to exhale, twist a little more. Inhaling, exhaling. Now let's bring the knees up to the center, uncross the leg, recenter our bodies on the mat. And now let's lift the left foot up, bring it into on top of the right knee. Take the left hand, open up the left knee. Open up that hip flexor. Inhaling and exhaling. Go ahead and cross legs like you're sitting on the couch. Bump our hips over to the left side of the mat. Extend the arms out to a T. Let those knees fall to the right. Maybe look back at the left hand. Maybe take the right hand and grab the top of the leg. As you inhale, Breathe as you exhale, maybe pull that top leg, giving yourself a little more twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Alrighty, let's bring those knees back to the center. Uncrossing the legs. We're going to come to our second to last pose of the night, and that's going to be happy baby. So bend those feet up, open the knees wide, let the soles of the feet face the ceiling. The first option could be hands behind the thighs. Maybe you reach up and grab the edges of the feet. Or maybe you take your big toe between your peace fingers and grab those toes and pull those feet in. Maybe you rock from side to side, extending the legs like any happy babies that you know about. Maybe your own babies, maybe your grandbabies, maybe your little younger siblings. Rocking side to side. All righty, that's our playfulness for today. Release the feet and walk the feet down to the length of the mat. I like to take up all the space on my mat. My feet are on each corner. You could either have your the palms of your hands down on the ground, or you can shine the palms up if you want to receive energy. Inhaling. Exhaling. Notice where your heels are on the mat. Think about melting the backs of the calves into the mat. Bring attention to the back of the thighs, the glutes as they rest on the mat. Think about pressing the lower lumbar spine into the mat. Relax your belly. Notice where the backs of the shoulder blades are resting on the mat. Think about how we opened up our heart today. Think about those collarbones expanding on every breath. Notice the neck growing long. Think about where the base of your skull is resting in the mat, melting into your mat. Relax your jaw. Let the tongue fall down to the bottom of the mat. Bottom of your mouth, I'm sorry. Relax your cheekbones. Relax the eyes. Relax that space in between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Bring attention to the top of the crown of your head and envision some white light flowing out. And relax into your Shavasana. Now bring those feet together and point the toes. Extend the arms overhead and inhale and point and reach. Exhale, relax. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, relax. Inhale, point and stretch. Exhale, relax. Roll over into your favorite side. Extend the bottom arm up so you can rest your ear on your bicep. Bend the knees, you're in fetal position. Inhale. Exhale. Now take that top arm and press the hand to the mat and inhale your way up to an easy seat, keeping the eyes closed. It's time for our affirmations. You are going to inhale and open the arms out into a T, and exhale and wrap those arms around your chest, and exhale and say the affirmation. So we'll inhale the arms open and say, I live, and exhale, wrapping the arms around and say, I live my life with empathy. Inhale the arms open. Exhale them closed and say, I live my life showing compassion. Inhale the arms open. Exhaling them closed and say, I live my life sharing love. Now bring the hands in together, prayer pose, putting the thumbs in between your eyebrows. Tell yourself and your body, thank you for supporting you through this practice. I thank each and every one of you for coming to class and letting me lead you through this practice. The love inside of me sees and acknowledges the love inside of each and every one of you. Namaste and amen, everybody. Thank you.
Hey, Michelle, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Julie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.